Hi, Aaron, Frank, thank you for being here today. Aaron, if you want to start, tell us a little bit about yourself and your role here in the unit.
My name's Aaron. I'm a sergeant in the health and wellness section. Pretty much what my role is I do many things. I'm the peer support coordinator, so I coordinate the peer support program, which has over 400 members in the department, both uniform and civilian. Then I also run the health and wellness social media page on Instagram. And then in addition to that, I provide fitness and nutrition guidance and counseling and personal training towards all 55,000 members of the department, both uniform and civilian.
Okay. Tell us a little bit more about
your
background.
So I've been a sergeant, I've been in the department for 15 years. I spent a majority of my career as a police officer in high crime active units, where I made one of the biggest mistakes that I think police officers make is they make the entire job their complete identity, right? So I was always chasing the bad guy, chasing the bad guy, chasing the bad guy, not looking after myself, So I got to a point where in 2010, they took my gun and shield from me because of an incident that happened at work, and it was like my whole entire world collapsed. My identity was taken from me. It was at that point that I looked back. I was over 425 pounds. I was completely stressed out. I wasn't looking after myself. And I wanted to end my life. So I was left with this decision, either fix myself, seek help, change my life, or end it. So I chose to give in, to surrender myself, and change everything about my life. So from that point on, I decided I was going to make my life the best life I could possibly make it. So I started by controlling what I could. Everything in this career just seemed so out of control. I was the type of person who would just constantly fight with everybody on social media about things you couldn't control, whether it be the news or the media or things like that. I would, instead of focusing on what I could, and some of those things that I could control was what went into my brain, what went into my body, and how I used my body. So I started to concentrate on those three things. And through doing that slowly but surely, I improved my mental health by improving my physical health. I've lost over 178 pounds, and nothing stresses me out anymore. Nothing bothers me. I've learned to manage my stress. I've learned about resilience, and I'm not one of those people who, before I came to this unit, I came to this unit 2 years ago, even when I came to this unit and they asked me to come here, I still, even in my head, was like, this is crap. This is crap. This is BS. I don't want to be here. This is nothing, whatever. I didn't even know all I knew about the employee assistance unit with the health and wellness section was new at the time, but all I knew about the employee assistance unit was that they were the ones who came to roll call, and they were the ones who said, reach out, all this stuff. And me and the rest of the cops would just roll our eyes and be like, yeah, this is all crap. This is nothing, right? Until I came here 2 years ago, and I sat in the peer support class because I was about to become the peer support coordinator, and I sat there, and this peer support class was taught by a scientist. He's Dr. Jeff Thompson, and he taught about resilience. And me, I'm not educated. He's Harvard educated. I'm not. I'm a cop. I'm finally finishing my college degree. I have 10 credits left, but I'm a meathead. I'm just a regular guy. And I sat in class, and when I sat in class in the back, and he talked about all these words about resilience and like mental health and all this stuff, and making a change and making a transformation and all these science terms, I sat in the class and I said, oh man, that's what I did. I just didn't know what it was called. So it wasn't until then that I really put those pieces together. And now being a part of the health and wellness section and going through what I went through and making a change both physically and mentally and emotionally across the board, that's what I try to help each one of our 55,000 members do. For me, it was working out and exercising. That's how I changed my life. But what I try to preach to people is find something that you love doing. I mean, physical health is great, but if you're not, if that's not something that you truly love, if you like finger painting, go do that. Find therapy through that. Find therapy through seeking treatment through mental health. Whatever it is, find something you love outside this job, because this job takes so much from us. And we dedicate so much to it that you have to find outlets outside this job. For me, it's exercise and working out, and I try to impart that on other people because that's what worked for me. And there's a statistic that says, 30 minutes a day decreases severe mental health issues by 25%. And to me, looking at those numbers and looking at what I went through, I'm living proof that that is true.